So you already have the course content. So this is the calendar and how we are going to proceed. So as for me, this is I have planned like 37 business days, but this we can also like as for requirement we can change it. If sometimes if some topic it is taking more time, so it's okay. We will spend that more time. Absolutely, there is no issue. So here I have Seema. If you don't have any question, I just down your raise hand option. Okay. So different type of mix of audience are there. Some people they are very good in FI, but they are not good in CO. And some people they are good in controlling, but maybe not that good in FI, or maybe work in only in one particular area. So when we are going to take the session, so I have to consider like the interest of all. So that's why those are the topic. I think it is highly important from S4 HANA point of view. So those topics I'm going to spend more time. For example, so those are the important, yeah, hi, Ravi. So those are the important topics that like, for example, as for me, so as for we should spend good time on the ledger concept because this ledger is, we have a very vast area. Although from the S4 HANA point of view, you can see this is a new addition. If you'll see the syllabus, this extension ledger is a new addition, but lot of people I'm finding like this is my 57 batch in S4 HANA. So from 1503 I'm taking, but I'm finding like lot of people they are not good in even new GL. So that's why I don't want to skip that area as it is already there in the ECC. So that's why ledger we are going to spend from the beginning scratch. If you have knowledge, very good knowledge, that is okay. So some people they are saying that okay, so ledger we are going to see in detail. Then another area in receivable payable, you won't find much changes here. So that's why except the business partner, all are the old concept. But here you can see in towards in syllabus, I have included the receivable management. So this receivable management also we are going to see in detail because maybe this is not. Yes, yes, customer vendor integration we are going to do, and we are going to do the business partner. And also, this is not my responsibility, but still we are going to do this one because now the credit control area is not applicable. So that's why this part also we are going to do. CVI Ravi, yes, it is covered. Then major area is the asset accounting. It's new asset accounting. I'm not sure like in asset accounting, what are the things you already covered or you are already working ECC. Some people like they are working on the 4.7 or the classic asset accounting. So if you are going to compare classic asset accounting as for HANA, then you will find lot of drastic changes are there in that area. If you are already working on EHP 7, Rabi, I'm explaining. I'm explaining. So if we are working on the EHP 7, then it's okay, manageable. So that's why, again, for the interest of all, we are going to start asset accounting from scratch. And also, we are going to work on, we will do a comparison between the classic asset accounting and new asset accounting. Okay. So that will be again it will be better for you so that like you can do a better comparison. For example, if I will say previously we have a delta depreciation, so now it is not required. Maybe again some people they will say what is delta depreciation, so better we will add that, we will do the scenario and we will compare that. Then if I will say let's say ABST2 is not required, reconciliation is there, so we should know what is this ABST2 and how it was creating the problem in closing activities. So that's why not only S4 HANA, not only a classic asset accounting or the old one. So whenever is required any comparison, we can do that. I don't have any standard syllabus or standard content. Okay. I don't prefer to use any PPT. You have seen some videos like in YouTube. I have never used PPT. So the scenario here we will develop. If you have a better scenario, you can just put it here so that we can do the configuration. So this is how I prefer to proceed and this is how we will proceed. So asset accounting, again, we are going to do that also from the scratch. Then major, like I'm getting the feedback, we are not good in the controlling. Some people, they have already worked on the controlling. Some people completely new on controlling side. So I am assuming that controlling here, you will not find lot changes in the overhead management point of view. So that's why controlling, we will start from the scratch. because there are some changes like cost element, but cost center there is no change except the Fiori concept. You can create all the master data transactions from Fiori. That is, we can't say this is a major change. This is a just new addition, we can say. But controlling, we are going to start it from scratch. Those people have already knowledge on the controlling, so please bear with me. So because majority people, I got the feedback, we are not good in the controlling side, so that we are going to start from the beginning controlling. Okay, so this is how I have prepared. I will share with this calendar, so accordingly we are going to follow. Now some people, you are planning to go for the certification. Let me give you the idea about the certification. So as you know, the certification point of view, this is the screen you can see here. Two type of certifications are available: associate level and the professional one. So if you are right now, the 1709 certification is available, 1809 not at release. Maybe in 1 or 2 months it will be available. But we are going to work on 1809. If we'll compare 1708 and 1809, some area we have the changes like business functions more simplified. So also we will do a comparison 1709, but we are going to do the hands-on on 1809, not on 1709. Now, how you are going to prepare the certification? If your target is associate, believe me, it is very, very simple. You are going to get very straightforward questions. It is a combination of HANA, S4 HANA, and FICO. So that's why they have added here two certifications. And who is completely new to SAP environment, for them is the your associate level certification. But if you have already certifications, right, already you are certified in FICO, or you have very good experience in SAP, so in that case you can go for the professional certification. Certification cost, it is same. You are going to pay $580 and your validity will be 1 year. So you can take 6 attempts. So 6 attempts, let's say you started with associate. So in 1 attempt you have cleared the associate one FI, associate one CO, then you can go for the professional. Some people, there are also already associate certified. So in that case you can go for the professional certification, or if you know the you can handle the professional, so you can go for the professional one. This training is mainly targeting for professional training. So that's why very in depth we are going to discuss not only the business functions point of view, all the internal changes, migration, everything we are going to see in the detail. Although in that detail also certification that is not expected, but we are going to do that. So so that it will be very easy to clear the certification. And other things, we know the answer, but thing is how we can deliver the answer within the time frame. Like we have 180 minutes and we have to answer 80 questions. So that's why I'm going to give you, you can log into my database and you can take the maximum exam as you can take. So I have planned after each topic I will activate a link for you. So in weekend, we are taking this in weekdays, so in weekend you can take that exam and you can access your performance there. Once everything will be done, then you can the final one I will put there. So that is similar the questions, all these questions, like initially some questions you will find that is not difficult, or that is maybe you will think like it is not certification point of view, but I have intentionally added those questions so you have a very good practice on that area. But the last 3 exams what I will conduct after completion of this course, so those are like purely past certification questions, and which I feel like it is the certification level questions will be there. So how you can log into the exam and how you can take this test, so I will provide you the link. So let's say this is one, just for dummy purpose I have created one link. So just you will get some link like this. User ID, password, so you can see some time is fixed and you need to answer the question, right? If you want to skip for now, you can use that. Then in future you can review it. So once everything is done, then you can end the quiz. So once you will end the quiz, you will get the feedback with correct answer or with my comments. So like this, you can take the test. This is the offline test. I mean, it is online, but not during the class time. Also, we will conduct quick test or quick quiz during the class also, so that it will be a easy refresh for you, like what the topic last class we covered and how we what we remember. So this will be the just additional tools which will help you. Now coming to what are the certification point of view, what is the certification syllabus and what we are going to cover. Already you have some idea. Let me just give the what is we are going to cover here. So you know what is this course? This course is SAP Accounting powered by HANA. So this is not SAP account, but in detail if you'll see it is SAP Finance powered by HANA. Here we have SAP Accounting. Our course is SAP Accounting. There is another course is there, SAP Cash Management. I'm going to do the BAM light here, but if you're interested for cash management, again, that is another 25 hours required. So the detailed cash management, but BAM light we are going to do here. So SAP Cash Management and BPC. All these I will give you the overview, but these are the separate area. Then central finance, here central finance, again another like certification and another course, but I will dedicate some sessions for the central finance, so that you will get a idea what is the central finance and how it is going to help in future, or this is the future actually. FACM topics, only these topics we are going to cover. These topics we are going to cover, not the complete FACM. This is not the FACM, only just for credit management point of view, this is what we are going to cover. And these are the topics what I'm talking. This is out of your certification syllabus. No questions from this area. So credit management, why I will explain why we are going to include this credit management. The credit management, BPC, you can say another 20-25 hours required. Okay, so earlier in FI, we have one credit control area was there. Now it is not applicable. If you'll check the simplification list, this is not applicable. So that means we are not going to follow the traditional credit control area. So that's why credit management is applicable. So that's why I have included this one. But again, this is not part of this certification. Okay, here in SAP, let me explain this SAP accounting. So in SAP accounting, what are the things we are going to cover? As I told, some people, if they're targeting the professional one, maybe for them, they have already very good idea on the SAP account, I mean, FI side or CO side, they have idea. So for them, SAP is recommending you should go for the delta change. So for that, you need to focus on this area. This is the SAP certification, professional certification, and it's only showing the delta part. The delta part means comparison between ECC and S4HANA and what is the new features are available. Initial things, if I will if I will say how we are going to proceed, and if I will initial to some hours we are going to spend to understand this new HANA concept, because here lot of things are there. Like you already have some idea in memory technology, then it is something universal journal table is there, right? Then we have some OLTP, OLAP is there. Then some CDS views are there. These are not the terms. These are not the terms. These are like each point we can have some, like we can have a discussion 30 to 40 minutes. And theoretically we are not going to understand, we will see practically here what is its impact. Once you will understand this concept, then it will help us when we will do the migration. So that's why it's not only like, already I know you have some idea like what is like, for example, it's an in-memory technology. So what is in-memory technology, that we should know. CDS view, compatibility view. So how it is, why this compatibility view introduced? Again, lot of tables. Now we have the CDS view in two phase. They introduced in first phase some tables they changed. In second phase the tables they changed. Those tables are not applicable. So we will in depth we are going to discuss and we will understand this. So this one I can say this is the HANA architecture. we are going to discuss. We know we are the functional consultant, but still I think you should have a very good idea on this area. So the concept, we will understand HANA, S4 HANA, right? And how it come to, how the evolution started. So all these things from tomorrow onwards, we are going to start from this one, SAP architecture. Then we will start with the greenfield. So in greenfield implementation, that means we will take a new company code and all the configurations we are going to try here, including the logistic part. That means not in detail, logistic, whatever is required for our integration point of view, those things we are going to add there. Why? Because if we will not include the integration, I mean logistic integrations, not only it is going to affect us in the integration, also we are going to face the problem in the product costing, in the profitability analysis, because this profitability analysis, now you will find lot of changes are there. Fine. So changes like, we have something called now costing. Earlier we have the account based COPA and costing based COPA, but now we are going to follow the account based COPA, and it is much more simplified. So what I used to do, first we will follow the complete process. We will understand the problem first, then we will see that how it is simplified. And here one more important area in COGS is, that is, sorry, in COPA we have the cost of goods sold or the COGS splitting. So what is COGS splitting? If I will tell you, let me log into the system. I will try to show you. Just at high level, try to understand this one, because you will appreciate very much this one, this COGS, because as a CO consultant earlier we used to do lot of efforts to do this, and that is only restricted to controlling. Oh, sorry. So the COGS splitting, let me give the idea, just a high level in we are going to do the configuration. For example, let's say you have calculated one product cost is something like it is, let's say 2000. And how we got this 2000? We got this cost as some material cost, some labor cost, some production cost, and some applied overhead cost. This is what we configured and we calculated. This controlling consultant, they calculated. So this is 1000. Let's say this is 500. This is 300. And this is 200. Now, when you are processing one outbound delivery, we know the accounting entry. When the user in sales or in the logistic, we are going to process the outbound delivery. From finance point of view, the accounting entry will be COGS account is going to debit and FG is going to credit. Let me show you that. I'm just highlighting some important points. What is the company code? This is my last year configuration, 2018. Okay, so let's take this entry. This is one outbound delivery, or this is the result of outbound delivery. So if you'll see this document or the entry, COGS account debited, FG stock credited, nothing new here. We got this document with reference to our source document, that is your outbound delivery. So here, with reference to the outbound delivery, we got this document, and this document is there in my universal journal. Up to this, nothing new. Now, we don't want to transfer this 12,267 in your P&L or in your income statement. We want how we bifurcated this cost, how we have calculated this cost. In the same way, it should also reflect in my P&L, or I should have the accounting entries like that. So for that, once you will go for the account-based COPA, only account-based COPA, and once you will do the required configuration, after that you can see here, you just compare these two entries. The moment you are going to process the outbound delivery, there will be a credit entry automatically posted. If you'll check this accounting entry, this is after the configuration. So here you will find two documents. Document number 499005, document number 49006. This is the document number 49005, which is the traditional way, COGS account debited and FG stock credited. Now let's see the other document. Let's see this document. See this. Now the previous COGS account which was debited earlier, now it's credited, and some accounts now it is debited. So these are nothing but my accounts, and which if you will see this accounting entries 1004 to 1009, you will find exactly the same entries. The cost entries are there. And same we have calculated in my CO. So now it is just a replica of that. So this is the important area, COGS splitting, and also we will get a better report in compared to this one. Accounting entry, of course, it will be there. In 1809, we are going to get a better report also. So this is one very important area. So that's why I told you we have to do the logistic configuration and we have to integrate. Then only we can see these activities. Okay, so so as you know, today morning my regular system 1809 was not working, and I did the presentation in 1709. So that's why I thought as the server now available, so I thought I will add one insert in the recording before I will share with you, so that you will get a fair idea about 1809. So I'm going to log into 1809 system. So this one today morning it was not working. So I'm going to log into this one. Okay, let's verify whether it is 1809 really or not. So if you go to the status, so this one you can see the HANA database, operating system Linux, and what the version we are using here, you can get the idea. So this is your 1809, and we are using the front end, that is the Fiori, the latest one, 5. Okay, so I explained that time this I will take the example of, let's say, Copa. That time the COGS splitting I was explaining. Let me show you here itself, right? I told that time its slide changes are there. So this is my cost calculation, different bifurcation of cost, which is material cost. These are my cost elements, you can see, and these are the different materials I have used, and various overhead costs. So total cost is calculated. This is the source. We did the cost calculation. This material 9 is my finished product. Now we will take this source and we did the delivery. Let me go to this one. This is your COGS account. So you can see in COGS account some entries are there. Of course COGS account will debit. So you can see how with outbound delivery document type, you can see with outbound delivery there is some update in the COGS account. And also we need the COGS splitting. So once you will do the configuration and we will do the bifurcation, you can see my material cost is this much. So this is your COGS account. What is the account number? 1001. Then raw material cost bifurcated. Okay, so multiple entries are there. You take any one, concentrate on one entry. So this is your raw material cost. From where we got this calculation is for 1 unit. This one for 2 units, because I know here I did the delivery for 2 units. So your material cost is bifurcated. Some set of cost is also there. That is also bifurcated. Okay, and from where we got this one? We got this one. See, from this bifurcation we got this. So this one we got the splitting of cost, assemble of cost. So like this you can see different cost component, and this is what this is in the GL line item. But if you'll try this entry, I told you like a lot of entries are not going to work in ABL 3N. So if you try this entry, it will not work. It is only available in the new GL entry. Okay, now we will see the same. This is my accounting entry. We will check the same in the profitability line item report. So let me go to, yeah, this is my controlling area, and I will select here account based COPA. We are not going to work on costing based COPA. Account based COPA K24. Let me take the company code and run it. Let me add the sales order. So now you can see take any sales order, let's say sales order 9. The first entry, this is your 460286. This is first debited, then immediately it's credited. And which account is credited here? Because once you'll do the outbound delivery, your cost of goods account is supposed to be debit, so that's why it is debited and it is immediately credited. Account number 1001. So you can verify here also your COGS account 1001. And other debit items, this is your material cost, this cost. Okay, so different cost components are, it is bifurcated. So you can check with the cost account, GL account 1011 12 13 14 15, right? So 11, then so various accounting entries. So now this is your COPA report or COPA document, profitability analysis line item, and same is there in the account. So now if we'll prepare the trial balance, the same informations will be there. So this is the concept of COGS splitting. We are going to do this configuration. Okay, so I thought I will show you this one in the 1809, as today morning it was not available. We are going to spend more time on this product costing and profitability analysis. So that's why I have dedicated more number of sessions to the asset accounting, to this product costing and the profitability analysis. You can see I have dedicated here, but the major area is there, right? So we are going to spend more time in this area. Once we are familiar with this new concept, we are familiar with this, then we will start with migration. Actually, migration, lot of things are there. If you'll see the syllabus here, this is the brownfield implementation. If you'll see the syllabus, this is a major area. You can see I have added lot of things. Yes. Certification point of view, if you are going for a professional, Sneha, this is the answer to your question. So if you are going for a professional, there is no separate certification for FI and CO. It is a all total. This is the certification. If you are going for an associate level, a FI certification is there and one CO certification is there separately. So that is two certifications are available. So if you think you are not good in professional, so you can initially try with this associate level. Then after that, you can go for professional. The fees is same, $580, and you have a 1-year validity. So no need to worry about this fees if I will go for multiple certification. So I have to pay more fees. It's not required. Fees is same. So it depends like in which label you are there. So accordingly, you can take your certifications. So I recommend if you're not good in professional, go for the associate. Otherwise, you will find like you are not able to clear the certification. So better you go for associate level. After 2 months, you can plan for the professional once you clear the associate level. Yes. Okay. Got it. Fine. So the migration part, major area is there, but unless we will not understand the new concept, okay, how it is simplified, then it will be very difficult to incorporate us in this area. So that's why first we are going to see the new features in the new company code, then we are going to do the migration part. Fine. So that's why this is how I used to you can see major part is there in the migration, and each step we are going to discuss in detail. So it's not only just for the sake of it is there, whatever is there in the syllabus, it's like we are going to do each and every step in detail. Fine. So major, like if you'll see in this calendar, the major area as for me, one is migration portion is there, and another one is your new asset accounting, then broadcasting and profitability analysis. Of course, to do the broadcasting and profitability analysis, we need the other areas, like we should have the cost center accounting, we should have the order management, right? And we should have the complete overhead management. All these things will be there, including the month-end settlements, like when we are going to calculate the cost of product, everything we are going to put there. So not only the material cost or labor cost, everything we are going to add here. If I will show you a cost calculation, let's take this one. I don't remember actually what. Recently we did the calculation there in 1809, but unfortunately it's not working. One second, let me check a product. This system is very slow seems. Actually, I am not using this one now. I don't know what the update here. See here. So here, like so many components are there. From where we got this? From different sources we got it. So here also we have included the PP part. So that we will include the bill of material. Then we will include the routing and all this. So this is how this cost is calculated, and it is exactly same is there in your COG splitting. So that's why not only the we are going to work on FI, so we are going to work on the CO, so that all components will be there, including the overhead management. So don't think that we are going to skip this cost center accounting, order management. Some people also, they are new in the area, but that I will not spend much time. I will take one scenario and the allocation point of view. Other scenario in my assignment, it is completely there, so you can try there. So this is how we are going to process. Next, what are the documents will be there to support you? So I will provide you three type of documents. One for the certification, those are the purely SAP documents. Okay, it is prepared by SAP. Even we are not authorized to share the SAP documents, but I have taken the extraction and I'm going to share you. So it is enough for your certification point of view, these questions and the content. So this is the certification document. It is purely designed by SAP, and to clear the certification, you have to only read this one. Okay, nothing required. This certification document and the what you can say, the questions for practice, everything. And for hands-on practice, I prepared my own material. Okay, step-by-step configurations are there. So this includes the complete end-to-end business configurations. Everything is there, including some configurations which was there in the ECC also. So those configurations also it is there. It is not only the Delta part, the HANA part is there. So it is the detail one is there. Maybe some area you will find the repeat configurations will be there. But as we are going to take a new company code, so everything should be there. Then those are the new functions. Those things I have highlighted in the red color. So you can see here, for example, OB52. We know all about OB52. So in OB52, we have, you can say, period 3 is there. So newly added period 3. And we have some requirement of period 3 is there, as we are going to merge both FI and CO. So that's why, for as if you are working as a FI consultant, this is for a new something for you. So you need to give more focus. If already you have not worked earlier in FI, so this everything will be completely new for you. But so this material will support you the completely FI. I mean the ECC part also. I mean you are going to do the configuration in S4 system, but some old configurations will be there. It's the repetition will be there. So this one will help you to do the practice hands-on point of view. Next, during your practice, if you are going to stuck somewhere, so no need to wait to ask your questions tomorrow to me. So I have my associate consultant. He will help you. Just I will share the number and I will share the email ID. So anytime during your practice, if you think you need some help, right? Conceptually, maybe he will not able to answer your questions properly, but practice point of view, he will help you. If you need some help, just take the screenshot, mail it, or you can chat with him. So he will help you. A doubt related point of view, you can mail me. As per my convenient time, I will answer. Otherwise, next day I will answer the query. But practice point of view, no need to wait for the next day. He will help you. Okay. So any issue, technical issue, any issue, you can directly interact with him. So this is the material, and this is nothing new for you. Already you did this configuration. For each topic, I'm going to share you the configuration material, and business process point of view, we are going to also have the end user documents. Yeah. Ravi, all sessions will be recorded. Even right now today, what we are going to discuss, this is also recorded. So everything will be there. Fine. So this is the user document. You can. Next, what type of system access you are going to get here? So we are going to work on a hybrid system. This current system right now, what I am showing, this is not access you are not going to get. This is a general, for backup purpose only I have kept this one. We have the dedicated system is there. Only me and my users will be there in that server. No other user will be there. So nobody is going to disturb your configuration, or because it's a dedicated one, which is right now in the maintenance. So that 1809 you are going to access, and also you are going to access to the Fiori. So both access will be there on premises as well as Fiori, and the access will be 2 months. Fine. So this is just a brief introduction about the program. Now I am going to